Welcome back to BA Skills They Don't Teach You. Today we're talking about a skill that separates good BAs from dangerously effective ones: reading the room. Because in business analysis, what people say is only half the story. The other half is happening in body language, tone, silence, eye contact, and that one person who hasn't spoken in 40 minutes.
And here's a mad BA truth you should memorize early. If 3 people are nodding and one is silent,
that silent one owns the budget.
let's start with the basics: spotting disengagement, resistance, and confusion. Disengagement looks like multitasking, cameras off, vague answers, or someone suddenly becoming very interested in their keyboard.
Resistance shows up as short replies, crossed arms, constant yes buts comments, or sudden concern about scope and timelines.
Confusion is quieter:
blank stares, delayed responses, polite nodding with no follow-up questions.
Your job as a BA is not to push through these signals.
It's to notice them. If half the room looks lost, the problem isn't the audience, it's the explanation.
If someone seems resistant, the issue usually isn't the requirement,
It's what they think it will cost them.
Now let's talk about power dynamics, because meetings are never as flat as they look.
Titles don't always equal influence.
Sometimes the loudest voice has the least authority.
Sometimes the quietest person has final say. Watch who people look at before answering. Watch who interrupts and who doesn't get interrupted. Watch whose opinion changes the direction of the conversation.
That's how you identify
Who actually decides versus who just talks the most.
a mad BA mistake is assuming enthusiasm equals authority.
Another is assuming silence equals agreement.
It doesn't. Silence often means,
I'm not convinced.
I'm not aligned. I'll bring this up later.
And later is never good.
This is where adjusting your facilitation style on the fly becomes critical.
If the room is engaged, you can move faster.
If people look uncertain,
Slow down and summarize.
if tension rises, reframe the discussion around goals instead of opinions. If someone dominates the room,
Invite quieter voices in, gently. Simple phrases work wonders.
let me pause and check alignment.
I want to hear from someone we haven't heard yet. Before we move on, does this raise concerns for anyone?
That's not weakness. That's control. Now comes the hardest part: knowing when to push, pause, or redirect.
Push when the group is aligned but hesitant.
Pause when confusion or resistance shows up. Redirect when the conversation drifts into history, blame, or unrelated detail.
Great BAs don't bulldoze meetings forward. They steer them.
And here's the uncomfortable truth: reading the room means accepting that logic alone doesn't drive decisions. People drive decisions with emotions, fears, priorities, and politics.
Your role isn't to eliminate that reality.
It's to navigate it. So next time you're in a meeting, don't just listen to the words. Watch the faces.
Notice the silence. Track the energy. Because the real meeting is happening between the sentences. And if 3 people are nodding while one stays silent, maybe ask that person what they think before they make the decision without you.
That's how you read the room like a pro. And that's a BA skill no one teaches until now.